Today, we are exploring the brain chemical serotonin. It's a powerful chemical in your body that plays an important role in things like sleep. So sit back, get ready to understand a lot more about what serotonin does and how you can use it to improve your life. Hello everyone, welcome back here to another video at Renewable Mind. My name is Damien. Here on this channel, I like to talk about everything to do with improving one's mindset, improving your emotional awareness so that you can improve your personal growth journey. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down exactly what is the brain chemical serotonin. We're going to talk about its primary functions. We're going to talk about its role with satisfaction and the feelings of fulfillment. We're going to talk about how it plays a critical role in your own mental health. And then towards the end, we're going to talk about 5 different ways you can try to naturally boost your own serotonin levels so that you can be feeling more fulfilled each and every single day. So much like dopamine, serotonin is a neurotransmitter and it also is a hormone. If you're interested in learning more about dopamine, you can check out one of my most recent videos where I did the exact same breakdown for that brain chemical. So check that one out. The link is in the description if you want to check that one out. So let's talk about what is serotonin. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter. It's a chemical messenger that helps nerve cells communicate with one another. But it's also a hormone, meaning it travels through your bloodstream to influence other body systems. A fun fact, about 90% of serotonin is found in your actual gut and it's not found in your brain. That is why it affects both your mood and digestion. So a lot of people think the majority of serotonin is going to be found in your brain, being a brain chemical, but serotonin is mostly produced in the stomach and it's mostly found in the gut. The more that we're learning about the importance of the gut microbiome and the function that it plays within the body, the more we are understanding about how important it is, the things that you eat, and how healthy you keep your stomach in order for you to feel better each and every single day. So what does serotonin actually do? Let's look at the serotonin's key roles, and we're going to use analogies so you can help understand each one. So mood regulation. Serotonin is your emotional cushion. It helps you feel calm, stable, and happy. This is why low levels of serotonin are linked to the feelings of depression and anxiety, which we'll talk about a little bit later. It also plays a key role in sleep. So serotonin is your bedtime's assistant. Serotonin helps you regulate your sleep cycle, and serotonin is the building block for the sleep hormone melatonin. It also plays a key role in digestion. So think of serotonin as the traffic controller within your gut. It helps move food through your digestive system, and it also protects your gut from irritants. While also a part of your digestive system, it also helps with appetite. So it's your portions manager. Serotonin helps you feel full and regulates your cravings. Serotonin also plays a role in your memory and learning. Think of serotonin as your mental librarian. It's helping store and retrieve information. It's also involved in the role of pain and wound healing. So think of it as your first responder. It helps with blood clotting and reducing inflammation. So one of the key roles of serotonin is helping feel satisfaction and feeling fulfillment. While dopamine drives motivation and anticipation, serotonin is more about contentment and fulfillment. So what it does, it helps you feel satisfied after a reward. It's the chemical that says, that was enough, I'm good now. So if you think of dopamine as the gas pedal, it gets you going, it gets you moving towards a certain goal. Serotonin is the brake. It tells you when to stop and enjoy the moment. Without enough serotonin, you might keep chasing rewards without ever feeling satisfied. That's why low serotonin is linked to compulsive behaviors and depression. So this is why it's very critical in today's society that people are experiencing high rates of dopamine spikes, while because they are getting these dopamine spikes in the wrong areas, they are not then getting the serotonin release. So therefore, they stay on an unhealthy loop of dopamine spikes without serotonin. So this is what's messing with the body's natural chemical rewarding system. You are getting dopamine, but you are not getting the serotonin. You are not getting the satisfaction and the normal feelings of fulfillment that would come after that dopamine spike. So that's why your body is staying on a full loop of just dopamine, dopamine, dopamine chasing, which is why we are having problems with people with phone addictions, gambling addictions, along with unhealthy eating habits. So the natural order should be dopamine, which leads to action, which leads to a completed task, which would then lead to a serotonin release, which would then end with the feelings of satisfaction. This should be the normal order of brain chemicals reward system. So the key difference between dopamine and serotonin. Together, you got to think that dopamine and serotonin balance your reward system. But dopamine gets you excited. Dopamine is that driving motivator, the reason why you want to do something, because it wants to lead you into serotonin, which helps you feel fulfilled. And while both of these brain chemicals work alongside each other, they play two very different, very significant roles within the brain's rewarding system. So it's very important to understand serotonin and your mental health. Low serotonin levels are linked to things like depression, things like anxiety, sleep problems, digestive issues, and suicidal thoughts. There are medications that are being more and more prescribed today, SSRIs, which are selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. These are designed to increase serotonin levels in the brain to treat mood disorders. So how a serotonin reuptake inhibitor would work is it is blocking your body's natural uptake of serotonin. People who are low typically in serotonin, it's good because those natural serotonin signals between the brain are getting used up too quickly. The uptake is happening too fast. The chemical serotonin, the feelings of satisfaction, the feelings of fulfillment are getting used up way too quickly within the brain. So SSRIs actually block this reuptake. It slows it down. So you do have much more availability of serotonin in the brain. So too much serotonin, however, can lead to serotonin syndrome, a rare but serious condition that causes confusion, restlessness, and even hallucinations. So you need to understand there is always too much of a good thing. Too much serotonin can cause mental issues as well, while on the lower end, low serotonin is going to cause mental health problems. You need to have a healthy balance of serotonin. So how can we boost serotonin naturally? How can we naturally produce more levels of serotonin in the brain and help that balance even out? These are 5 scientifically proven ways to help boost natural serotonin levels. So eating tryptophan-rich foods. So serotonin is actually made from tryptophan, and tryptophan is an amino acid found in proteins such as eggs, turkey, cheese, nuts, and tofu. So eating more tryptophan-rich foods will naturally make you produce more serotonin. We need to be getting more sunlight. A little bit more sun exposure, 15-30 minutes minimum throughout the day will help your body produce serotonin. Exercise regularly. Now this is a very easy one to understand. Physical activity boosts serotonin and other feel-good chemicals. Even just something as a brisk walk will be helping you. We also need to learn to practice gratitude and have mindfulness. So the importance of positive thinking and meditation will help increase serotonin activity in the brain. Connecting with others. So social bonding, human interaction, human affection naturally raises serotonin levels. So even simple things like hugging a friend, calling a loved one will help with serotonin production. And definitely one of the bigger ones, sleeping well. So good sleep helps regulate serotonin levels along with its partner hormone, that is melatonin. So the summary of today's lesson on serotonin is that serotonin is your body's natural mood stabilizer. It keeps your emotions balanced, your sleep restful, and your digestion smooth. By understanding how it works and how to support it, you can build habits that lead to a healthier and happier life. So remembering dopamine leads to action with intention towards a certain outcome is going to result in serotonin release and feelings of fulfillment. That's it for today's video. If you did enjoy this topic, if you felt like you learned something today, please hit that subscribe button. You can hit that like button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, as I have 3 weekly videos coming out each and every single week. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in here next time at Renewable Mind.